If you're looking for safe and reliable account grinds, make sure you hit up my boy Cliff2_3 on Twitter.
Yeah, what's good, YouTube, man? We back with a quick video for you guys talking about today's drop. We got the All-Star content coming from 2K. There's a lot of buzz on Twitter. There's a lot of buzz going on about these new cards. Everybody was excited for them last night. I'm going to give you guys my opinion. This video might not be very long at all, just because of some of the state of the cards, and you'll see a trend on what's happening. I'm kind of shocked that they released some of these based on the stats and animations that they do have. If you're new to the channel, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. I'm on the road to 14,000 subscribers. And please, I apologize. I do have a slight cold at the moment, so if my speech is a little off or if I cough or something, just, I apologize ahead of time. Anyway, as you can see, we got some dark matters in the game now. We got dark matter, Tracy McGrady, Kobe Bryant, and Russell Westbrook. These will be released in like the next 20 minutes. Then All-Star promo. We didn't get any 98 Galaxy Opals. We got 97. So Jokic, Melo, Levine, Kyrie. Nice. Those are cool cards. I'm definitely excited for Melo because I'm a Melo fan. And I'm excited for Jokic. But when we start looking at these guys' stats, which we'll get into soon, you'll see why I'm a little bit upset. Not really upset because I don't care that much. But what's the word? I'm shocked that they released some of them. So for the free cards that you can grind for, Blake Griffin is going to be the lock-in. Larry Bird, Dominique Wilkins, Glenn Rice, LeBron, Pink Diamond, Tom Chambers, Jamal Murray, Bam Adebayo, Paul Pierce, Larry Nance, Bob Pettit, Buddy Hield, Stephen Curry. So we got some good cards. As we go down, there's some good cards to grind for. So we're going to look at a couple of these and we're going to just talk about, are they worth it or not? So let's look at LeBron first. Pink Diamond LeBron. You can't expect too much from Pink Diamond at this stage. 99 defense, 98 offense. Looking at his stats, he's actually pretty good. He can hold his own with a lot of cards in the game at the moment if you just look based on his stats. When we get to badges, that's when some of the cards start to falter. He doesn't have very many shooting badges on Hall of Fame, and none of them can really be upgraded at all. That's an issue. Going down to defensive badges, he does do a very good job on the defensive end. So I do think LeBron is honestly one of the better free cards that you can grind for in this. But when we move up to some of the better cards that you think are just going to be really good, this is what becomes an issue. When we look at the dark matters, Tracy McGrady, right? 20 Hall of Fame badges, 96 speed, 96 acceleration, 82 interior defense, 97 three-point shot. The stats are fire. This is going to be a fire card. The only issue comes with their animations. Release timing is still on normal. He still has slasher dribble style. For a dark matter card, that's kind of not bad. I cannot say it's bad because it is still a good card. But for a dark matter, you're looking to have the cream of the crop. So they should have a better dribble style. They should have a quicker shot. It's already kind of tough to score with some cards, and defense is a little bit overpowered for some certain terms, especially in competitive play. So having a card with a normal jump shot timing is a little bit tough to use. But for overall normal unlimited play and stuff like that, these cards are going to be fine. Hall of Fame quick first step. Very good shooting badges on Hall of Fame. Only one Hall of Fame defensive badge. Once again, this is a dark matter card. Why doesn't he have Intimidator? Why doesn't he have Interceptor? Why doesn't he have, like, ankle breaker braces? Why would I go get a dark matter card instead of just having a regular Pink Diamond or the Galaxy Opal and have extra Hall of Fame badges on them? There's people that sold their Kobe Bryant and he had more badges on them with the souped version that they had, and now you get a dark matter with only 20 Hall of Fames. Stats are looking good on the defensive end for this Kobe, so if you wanted to upgrade for stats, that's good. But for badges, you can just keep the Kobe that you have with added badges on him. No playmaking badges on Hall of Fame. He doesn't even come with Hall of Fame quick first step. This is a dark matter card. Going down to his defensive badges, does not come with Hall of Fame interceptor. So that's sometimes an issue for people. You're going to have to add that to him. But we already had some Kobe Bryants on the auction house with those cards, with those badges on them. So when you guys are selling your cards, make sure if you have already 25, 28 Hall of Fame badges on the card, you might have the better version than the newer card coming out. Don't always rush to get the newer card just because it's the newer version. Badges mean a ton in this game, and cards that don't come with certain badges are going to have a lower value. Now, if you add badges to this Kobe, he's definitely better than the old Kobe. But if you already have extra Hall of Fames on your old Kobe, there's no reason to sell him for the updated Kobe Bryant. That's just my opinion though. Going to his animations, he also has release timing on normal. But it's Kobe Bryant, so his shot is already pretty quick either way. But I do see a lot of people on Twitter just looking for shots on quick. And as we get further in the game, that's going to be looked at. What is the dribble style? What is the shot timing on? Because all the stats are already going to be high. All the badges are already going to start being added. We're looking at animations now, and that's going to make the cards different from each other, right? All right, now let's look at Jokic. Jokic is one of my favorite players in the NBA, and I am going to use this card. But is he worth going to grab? Let's look at his stats. At this stage of the game, 89 speed, 89 acceleration for Jokic is incredible. We can't even complain about that. 94 three-point shot, 88 interior defense, 70 perimeter. Bruh, come on. That's terrible. 79 lateral quickness, not bad at all, but it's not good. 80 vertical, so athletically, he's not going to do much for you. He does have 95 strength, 84 block, 80 steal. But when we go down to his badges, he doesn't have Hall of Fame back down punisher. So if you're trying to back down anybody that has the higher defensive stats, like the Galaxy Opals that we had before this drop, they're all cracked on defense now. So Jokic is not going to be able to really punish them in the post because he doesn't have Hall of Fame back down punisher. You got to add that to for him to be very effective in the post. Shooting badges, can't complain at all. This guy is incredible shooting, especially Hall of Fame circus threes on this card. I'm going to be using him a lot with step backs and stuff like that. Limitless spot up is going to be good for him. And he does have good playmaking badges. I would like to see a Hall of Fame quick first step because he is a little bit slower. But he also doesn't come with any Hall of Fame defensive badges, not even rebound chaser. He averages like 14 rebounds a game. He does not have rebound chaser on his card. That's an issue. He does not come with clamps. You're going to have to upgrade him to have clamps on him. So for a Galaxy Opal, he's not worth going to get unless you really like Jokic. I would not be picking up Jokic unless you're somebody like me that actually likes him in real life. Going to his animations. His jump shot timing is on normal. You know he has that set shot that's a little bit slower. It's harder to use. So using Jokic out there is going to be very difficult. He does have good shooting badges, but you're not going to be able to do very much with him unless you're a skilled Jokic user. So it's not an L, but it's definitely not a drop that I feel like is all-star worthy, if that makes sense to you guys. All right, let's look at my boy Melo, man. Carmelo Anthony. I love Melo in real life. I love how he plays offense. I love his triple threat and stuff like that. He comes with 15 Hall of Fame badges. His stats are very good. 95 three-point shot, very fast. 84 strength, a little low for him. 86 interior defense, you already know you're going to be able to bump that up. 90 perimeter, all that stuff is in the green. It's going to be fine. I would have liked to seen his interior just a little bit higher, but it's still fine. You can get up to like a 90 if you really want to. Finishing badges, he does not have any. I do think he should have had some kind of finishing badges out there. Shooting badges, it's Melo. He's going to have great Hall of Fame shooting badges. Circus threes would have been nice to add to this card. He does not have Hall of Fame quick first step. That's tough, but he does have triple threat juke, quick chain, hyperdrive, and ankle breaker. That's nice. He does not come with any Hall of Fame defensive badges. So you're going to have to add Hall of Fame badges for this card to get the most out of this card. And once again, we're seeing Galaxy Opals that are being dropped with all-star content that are worse than some of the Galaxy Opals that have been released previously. Thorough Bailey that came out 2 weeks ago that you can just Evo is better than a lot of these cards that came out today. All because of all the badges that he came with, and that just makes the card better. If that makes sense to you guys, hopefully you understand what I'm saying. The stats are already cracked for pretty much every card now. Badges and animations are going to make the card or break the card. Zach LaVine is another one who's pretty good, but does not come with any Hall of Fame defensive badges, which he probably shouldn't. It's Zach LaVine. But we are on a road to where they already started making some things kind of unrealistic. So when they start releasing new cards, it needs to set the standard and stay with the standard that has been set with the previous card. So my thought process here is people always like going to get the new cards. Don't rush to get newer cards until you fully understand the animations, the badges, and the stats, because I'm going to tell you first off right now, I don't complain about cards at all. I'm just going to use who I want. But for the masses that are just going to go out and spend money, none of these cards are really that much worth it based on what they're going to give you compared to what we already have in the game. And that's pretty much the point that I'm trying to make. Now, let's look at some other cards that you can grab for free. Let's look at Blake Griffin. You're going to have to lock this card in. 15 Hall of Fame badges, 89 three-point shot, 85 speed, 84 acceleration. Why is Blake Griffin so slow? 85 interior defense, 60 perimeter defense, 61 steal, 77 block. Offensively, he's going to be good. Defensively, he's literally going to be able to be walked through. Finishing badges, crazy. 2 good Hall of Fame shooting badges. Hall of Fame quick first step, that's actually very nice. No Hall of Fame defensive badge. So, well, 2 Hall of Fame defensive badges, chased down by Pogo. They're not really that good. Now, when you look at his stats, 60 perimeter defense, 78 lateral quickness, 61 steal, 77 block. Why would you want to lock this card in? I understand it's a free card, 2K, but his stats and badges are not good at all to make anybody want to go grind and lock this card in. Let's look at Larry Bird. Larry Bird is actually one of my favorite players of all time, so I'm biased. I'm going to use this card regardless. It doesn't matter to me. I'm just telling you guys the real facts about the card. 15 Hall of Fame badges, 37 gold, 85 speed, 85 acceleration, slow, 80 vertical, can't jump. Now it's Larry Bird. Maybe he should be slow, but again, compared to the other cards that have come out, why would I go get this card when we have these that are already out? That's the theme I'm trying to state to you guys in this game. They did fix his drive and dunk, which is at an 80. That's nice. His last card had like a 42. I don't know why they did that. Defensively, he's a tank. Cannot complain about his defense at all. 92 steal, 85 block. Speed of ball, 84, 86 ball handle. Solid card overall, especially for a set shooter. Larry Bird is a set shooter, so he's going to be pretty nice to use either way. Base dribble style, normal release timing. Badges, no finishing badges. 3-point badges. Doesn't have chef, doesn't have circus threes, doesn't have dead eye. This is Larry Bird. Why does he have Hall of Fame dead eye? Why doesn't he have circus threes? Why doesn't he have chef? Don't understand that. Playmaking badge is pretty good. He doesn't come with quick first step at all. You're going to have to add that to him. So they're missing key things, right? Defensive badges, can't complain at all, man. You add a couple to him, he's going to be fine. I would like to see Hall of Fame Intimidator on Larry Bird, but the rest of them do kind of make up. Clamps, Hustler, Interceptor, Menace, Pickpocket, Tireless Defender. Those are pretty nice. If you add Intimidator, maybe like a Rebound Chaser to Larry Bird, he's a very good serviceable card to use. But again, they're all missing things that some of the other cards that have released previously already have. And that's the theme that I'm just trying to state. Are they worth it? It depends if you like the card or not. Do you like Kobe in real life? Do you like Westbrook in real life? Okay, then go ahead and get them. But if you have Thurl Bailey, why not just continue to use him? If we switch over to my game screen real quick, and I'm going to look at my team. We're going to look at Lamar Odom or Andre Karolinko real quick, right? If you just look at Lamar Odom and look at his stats, compared to everybody that just dropped, he is literally on par with a lot of them. Go look at the Melo, besides the speed and stuff like that. Look at the stats that they have in the badges, and these cards are already on par. Quick first step, Hall of Fame, that a lot of cards did not come with. Ankle breaker, hyperdrive, chase down, and you can get a super Lamar Odom with more badges for like 50K. Andre Karolinko already out there. Insane defense and offense. So the cards that are coming out now, I do think you have to be a super competitive player in order to just be going to spend a ton of money or a ton of MT on them. Or you have to really like the card in real life, because the cards that we already have out are already good enough. And that's just my opinion. This is a different take than I usually give you guys. Again, the cards are not bad. Go grab who you like, but just start to be more picky and choosy with who you're placing on your team for what reasons. Because a lot of the cards that are coming out when they're free and stuff, 2K is starting to not really give what they should be, especially towards animations, shot time, and badges and stuff. As we advance through the game, the cards should continuously get better if people are going to be spending money on them. Now, I don't think we should always have all 99s and all Hall of Fame badges. That's not what I'm saying at all. If for you to go grab a card new, there has to be a reason for you to do it. My reason to get Jokic, because I like him in real life and I want to use the card. Is he better than any center that dropped? Is he better than Porzingis? No, he is not. Speed, defense, perimeter defense. Porzingis in game is going to give you a better game than Jokic will in the grand scheme of things. But Jokic is somebody that I like in real life, so I'm going to use him. But anyway, man, that's my take on the drop. There's a lot of decent cards coming out. There's good grindable content that's good for everybody. There's going to be more excitement in the game. So I think it's a W. But overall, for spending money on packs, if we're going to spend a bunch of MT, make sure that you're making decisions that are the best for your team. And that's my take on it, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I'm going to catch you in the next one. Peace.